Major League Baseball has been trying to find ways to make their game more appealing over the past few years. Perhaps nothing has been as effective as the emergence of the young and exciting talent we've seen arise this decade. Today we're going to talk about a few of those exciting players and what makes them so captivating. We're not going to cover every electric personality in baseball in one video. We're just going to talk about 5 standout players in the game in no particular order. Mr. Oliver Cunha has recently snuck himself into the NL MVP discussion. To go from Rookie of the Year in your freshman year to MVP consideration in your second is a sign you're doing something right. By the end of the week, he's going to be one of 41 players in Major League history with 30 homers and 30 stolen bases. Acuna is only 21 years old, and being that my allegiances lie in the NL East, that's very scary to think about. He's one of the best 5-tool players in the game, and is becoming the face of the franchise for the first place Atlanta Braves. Who knew his greatest weakness would be running to first base? Yasiel Puig. What a ride this guy has been on. He has one of the greatest stories to tell in all of baseball. After many unsuccessful attempts to defect from his home country of Cuba, he was finally successful in 2012. There's of course a lot more detail in that story, which is a really good read if you want to read it. I'll leave it down in the description if you're interested. No matter what Yasiel seems to be doing on the field, there's never a dull moment with him. He's either letting his tongue hang, imitating someone else's batting stance, flipping the bird at Indians fans, or fighting pirates like he's Orlando Bloom. He does it all. He can really be wackier than Raymond Reddington.
I imagine myself as a giant penis launching off from Earth like a spaceship.
Puig is just as big a story off the field as he is on the field, excluding his journey to the major leagues. He stole the headlines recently on his off day while in New York. He rented a helicopter, he flew up to the Catskills Mountains at Camp Simcha, which is a camp for children and teens dealing with cancer. He hung out with the kids, he danced with them, did a sick crowd surf. It was really awesome. He made the days of a lot of the young kids there. It was truly incredible. You know, I'm surprised more people aren't shocked I've been talking about Fernando Tatis Jr. so much recently, given my personal love affair with Pete Alonso. Tatis can do it with the glove, with the arm, with the injured list. He's a great contact guy, he's got great power, and can swipe a bag whenever he feels like it. It's plays like this that make him so exciting to watch. At 20 years old, he already has the persona of an established Major League veteran. It's hard to find stuff that I haven't already said about him in 2 other videos that I've made this month, but I don't even think I need to. You guys get how electric this young kid is. Marcus Stroman was drafted in the 18th round of the draft in 2009, but decided instead to go to Duke University and pursue a degree in sociology. After a couple of years at Duke, he was drafted by the Jays in the first round in 2012, and eventually came up to the big leagues in 2014 and impressed right from the get-go. Marcus was one of my top 3 favorite baseball players, even before he came to the Mets, and for good reason. Being one of the shortest pitchers in the league, he trademarked the phrase "height doesn't measure heart," along with the acronym HDMH, and has his own brand highlighting those 2 things. On the field, Marcus is the textbook definition of wearing your heart on your sleeve. I was lucky enough to be in attendance at his first home start with the Mets, and got to see firsthand just how hyped he got pitching back in his home state. He's repeatedly said that he wants to pitch in big games, and he's got the personality to thrive in the spotlight. Stroman is the textbook definition of an electric pitcher, and I can't wait to see how the rest of his career plays out. Next up is MLB's personal lover, Javy Baez. His career started off kind of slow, and it would have been crazy to think he'd end up where he is now. He makes some of the game's craziest plays too. Like, look at this guy's range here. Nobody else in the big leagues could possibly think of ever doing that. I kid. Javy is one of the best players out there right now, and there's no denying that. You see him on the highlight reel almost every night, and especially with that crazy tag speed he has. Even though I made the joke earlier, he does have really good range. He's a tremendous defender. He knows how to hit. He can swipe bags. He really does it all. Just like Acuna, he's one of those really good young 5-tool players. El Mago was the man, and he, along with the other 4 I've mentioned, are what's so great about the game of baseball right now. Young athletes that play their hearts out on the field and fill the seats with fans are fantastic for the sport right now. And speaking as a fan myself, we're more than lucky to be able to watch them play every single day. Now's the time for you to join the conversation. Let me know what you thought about the video down below. Who are your favorite electric personalities in baseball? Again, I didn't cover them all in this video. I just wanted to cover a couple that stood out to me. If you guys would feel so inclined, subscribe to the channel and help us reach 30,000 subscribers, and leave a like on the video if you want to see more. I have about 27 solid baseball video ideas at the moment, and with football and basketball right around the corner, I'm going to have a lot of ideas in my content arsenal for you guys. So make sure to keep showing your support on the videos if you want them to keep on coming. Again, we really appreciate all that support you guys have been giving us recently. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later.